Let me tell you something simple but life-changing. The more support points you build in your life, the more stable you become inside. And the more stable your inner world is, the lighter your whole life feels. People often ask me, how do I build a strong inner core? How do I stop getting thrown off by every disappointment? Here's the truth. You don't become strong by forcing yourself to tough it out. You become strong by building enough pillars in your life, enough things that can hold you when one pillar collapses. Think of yourself like a building. One column collapses, no problem. Others are still standing. But if you only have one pillar, your partner, your job, your achievements, the moment that pillar cracks, your whole world falls apart. That's why some people break down after a breakup. It's not love. It's because that person was their only source of meaning. That's why some people hate their job but are terrified to leave, because work is their only identity. When your world is too small, every little thing feels huge. But imagine you have friends who love you. You enjoy your own company. You know how to recharge. Maybe it's movies, reading, lifting weights, or even something as simple as a bowl of hot noodles or sitting in a park for 20 minutes. Now your emotional world is big. A disappointment no longer feels like your whole life, just a small dot on a much bigger map. And maybe the reason life feels boring or meaningless sometimes is because your life path was too narrow from the start. Study SUD, get into a good college. Study, find a job, marriage. Study kids, like an NPC, running the same script every day. That kind of life slowly erases your uniqueness. It kills your curiosity. It shrinks your imagination. And one day you wake up and think, I don't even know who I am anymore. When your world becomes defined only by society's expectations, a good job, marriage before 30, a certain lifestyle, you begin to feel ashamed the moment you don't meet those standards. But what if your life is limited to those external checkboxes? What if you not good at exams, but you brilliant at speaking, leading, or creating? What if you introverted, but deeply focused and gifted at craftsmanship? When you expand your life with more support points, hobbies, skills, relationships, passions, you get a clearer sense of who you are. You become less fragile, less dependent on people's approval, more grounded. And here's the magic. Even if one pillar breaks, the others hold you. And slowly, you start feeling, my life is bigger than this problem. So how do you rebuild these support points? There's no standard answer. You try things. You follow what brings you calm, not necessarily excitement, just calm. You repeat the things that help you enter a state of flow. You don't worry about meaning or productivity. You let yourself be a human being, not a machine. When you honor your feelings and keep what nourishes you, you start becoming whole again. You start feeling powerful again.